Now, listen, you guys. Yesterday, we woke up to Akademiks trending on Twitter, and I've been wanting to talk about it. And also, shout out to a lot of you who were in my comment section basically asking me to talk about this as well. And we're also going to be talking about Beyonce and her whiskey, as well as this entire Armon Wiggins and Ice Spice newly found friendship, and Doja Cat, as well as Kodak Black. Now, these are some of the things that we will be discussing in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about this entire Akademiks thing. A lot of people on Twitter yesterday were clocking his tea, and people were like, oh my goodness, I hope he gets arrested. Now, it seems like court documents were circulating on Twitter of that entire case that was filed against him, where he was accused of the other word. Now, for those of you who may not know what I'm talking about, it seems like, well, I think a couple of months ago, a lady came out speaking her truth. And if I do find, a video of that woman detailing, what happened, what transpired, I will insert that. So this lady was accusing Akademiks and, of course, his friends of, doing the on her, and she finally spoke up to the media after Akademiks went on his platform and was basically clowning her, trying to shame her as the S word. Okay, so yeah, that being said, I am looking at pictures of this girl, and it seems like there are bruises. It seems like indeed, okay, there was some aggression there. So for Akademiks to come out here and try and say that, well, there was consent and things like that, it is rather weird. And from what the documents are saying, it seems like, well, they're alleging that, well, there was actually DNA of his that was found on the kit. Okay, and some of the pictures are pretty graphic. I guess that was like the footage that they obtained from where it happened. It's rather, yeah, it's rather gross to look at. Oh my goodness. And it seems like the lady's also out there they're saying that the lady was unconscious and she had passed out. And there are also texts, you guys, that are allegedly from Akademiks and the girl. And yeah, it's pretty much giving, in my own opinion. Okay, it's my opinion. It's not giving innocent. This is definitely not looking good for Akademiks. And I did see a lot of people with low knowledge saying that, well, he could actually do a lot of time when it comes to this, and things are not looking good for him, because there you could tell that he also was told to go and get tested and things like that. And so people were like, okay, initially he made it seem like he was not even involved in everything that was happening, and then the lady said, well, the man woke up on top of her. And so yeah, it's kind of interesting, you guys. It is actually interesting. And I'm like, for somebody with a loud mouth like Akademiks, I'm just like, personally, if he did the crime, he's gonna pay up. He's gonna pay up, okay? Because what was the reason of him going online and trying to silence this girl, trying to be word this girl? Because that also triggered her to bring the issue to the internet, okay? So I'm waiting to hear him report on this case, report on himself and the progressions and the proceedings and the court documents that are out here. A lot of people really were not on his side. People like lock him up on Twitter. A lot of people that I follow. And I'm with that, okay? He has to be locked up if indeed this happened. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just so, like, we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. Me too. And a kit was done. You know what? I'm going to come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
And the next thing that we are going to be talking about Beyonce breaking the internet with this whiskey of hers. Now, it seems like she decided to announce that, well, she is going to be launching a whiskey brand which is going to be called Sir Davies, and it is apparently finished, blended and bottled in Texas. And she posted a couple of pictures and said Davies in my bones. And yeah, it seems like a lot of people are really accepting. It's getting a very positive reception, and I hope with this one she'll be doing a lot more relatable marketing. I hope that she has also learned from Sacred and everything, and it's going to be an improved brand in my own opinion. And so I remember Bongo too saying that, well, Beyonce was encouraging her to come up with her own brand of alcohol and things like that. So I don't know, I guess now they're twinning when it comes to these alcohol brands, eh? But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Doja Cat. Now, it is actually being reported that Planet Hair by Doja Cat becomes the first album by a female rapper to surpass 8 billion streams on Spotify history. Now, congratulations to Matt Lamini for being able to get that milestone, okay? I am absolutely not surprised. She resides, on Spotify. Basically, that's where she stays. Okay, that's where her headquarters are, on Spotify, on playlists, a lot of them. So this is very befitting for her as the queen of Spotify. But anyway, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that, and just drop a congratulatory message to the queen of Spotify. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, it seems like Armon Wiggins has got a newly found friendship with Paprika Spice. I guess this explains the sudden defending and saying that her album didn't flop, and him saying that, well, the songs on her album are actually nice. I guess this would explain it, because you do know that as long as Armon gets a little clout, a little attachment, he will be happy to oblige. Basically, that's what he does. Okay, so I think after he realized that he's not gonna be kumbayaring anytime soon with his former bestie, the Transformer, he was like, listen, I'm gonna settle for what's available. And it seems like at this point it's Paprika Spice and and a boyfriend, Riot, because he was like, Ice Spice concert tonight, make me know it at Ice Spice, okay? And then he went ahead and said Popper goes absolutely bananas through the speakers. Hashtag Ice Spice, hashtag Y2K. And then he went ahead and said, stop playing with it. Hashtag Riot, okay? Posted a couple of pictures with Riot. And I'm just like, oh, finally we get the explanation why he all of a sudden started hyping mediocrity when it comes to Paprika Spice. This is the kind of stuff Armon likes. I know Armon very well. And as long as you give him a little bit of attention like that, you're good, okay? So I guess now he has decided to settle for Paprika Spice, since Ken Barbie and the Transformer sort of iced him out. So let me know in the comment section what you think about this new friendship between Armon Wiggins and, of course, Riot and Paprika Spice. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Kodak Black. Now, I hope all is well with him, because he decided to share a very interesting thing. He shared on Instagram and said, now I understand nobody give a F about me fine paying. Lonely AF out here, bro, okay? And so I'm just like, what made him come to that realization? Whatever it is, I hope it's not going to be, daunting him like that into extreme measures. So, yeah. I just pray that as well. I pray that is okay. But well, that's what happens when you probably have more money than the people around you. Sometimes you won't know who's real and who's not real. People have no problem acting like they like you as long as they can benefit something from you. Like the great Nicki Minaj says, people will love you and support you when it's beneficial. So I hope he has managed to identify who truly are his people and who are not his people. Now, the last thing that we're going to be talking about, lottery ticket. Now, there is a lady from TikTok who's out there accusing lottery ticket of sending people on her, okay? And this is basically the lady who was out there accusing her of also picking up money, that other time when it came out that when she went to Magic City, she was throwing money and then picking it back up, okay? So according to this lady, lottery ticket feels like, well, her record did not do well because because of that backlash, that scandal that happened, so lottery ticket ended up allegedly sending somebody to come and attack, of course, the lady. Now, personally, I don't think that a record's not doing well have got anything to do with that controversy, regardless of the Them saying that, well, the controversy is the one that contributed to low sales, the song not doing well, blah 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 blah. I'm not buying a lottery ticket. You're just a flop. You're just a chop. uh, and it's got nothing to do with this woman. But you know what, let me insert what this lady had to say. And then she kind of took her time explaining the whole thing, so I hope you guys are gonna be patient. But all I'm saying is that one thing I've noticed about the Karen, they have these Karens, they have the same tendencies. These are exactly the transformer kind of tendencies where, you know, she was out there sending people to come for other women. So I'm just like, is that the route that we're now going on? Lottery ticket. Okay. Anyway, I think after I said that, I'm not going to be coming back here. So let me just say this. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Until my next one, see you.
See how it's going, but take it easy right now, like chill. If you're planning on doing this, I'm still young, like I haven't even hit my 30s yet, and life is crazy, but I wasn't going to make this. And then I realized this girl who isn't even like this, you're moving like you're some type of mob boss, like you're just like a mafia boss type girl, and we all know you're not like that. But it's like, for you to set up somebody that you know is actively pregnant, and the people that you sent to attack me repeatedly, kicking me in my stomach, the guys you sent trying to fight my security from protecting me, his job, I have nothing to say. Like, you're a piece of shit. Like, you are below the ground that I walk on, and you're a person. Like, when you have beef with somebody, it ain't no rules to fighting. But when you know somebody is pregnant and you continue to do something and you don't just, okay, cool, whatever. Like, it's something evil in you. It's really something evil in you. I don't know, y'all. But like I said, I wanted to continue my pregnancy in private, whatever I want to do. But of course, now, because the situation has happened, I have decided to give an update just because how everything is. And yeah, this person is genuinely evil. Like, I wasn't gonna address this situation anymore because I myself don't want a case, but a lot of the questions were like, do you know who set you up? It's the same person who I was like, hey, when I handle my situation, we can get in the field, sent a hit at me, still pregnant, and at the end of the day, it's just like, people, they do things that could possibly fuck careers. But at the end of the day, some people, can't accept failure. And let me really spill a little tea, okay? Because y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong on why this is why I think the girl is really mad, okay? Because it's like this. Mind you, I've talked to people that are in the music industry, because I really try to understand it myself. Why is this girl so mad? Like, what is her real beef with me? But when the happened with Magic City, right? I was told that the song that dropped got blitzed. It was overshadowed by all the drama. And it didn't sell as many units or whatever it was supposed to do. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. Okay? Okay, cool. So then the day that the album dropped was when I heard the full song, because I don't listen to the girl's music. Okay? I am not a supporter. But anyways, the day that it dropped, granted, I don't feel like I have a platform that is going to overshadow somebody's record sales and somebody's, you get what I'm saying? I just don't feel like what I'm saying is overshadowing and having that big of effect on this girl's career. I really feel like this. I feel like you can't accept the fact that you're selling, because don't get me wrong, but you got some good music. You have some good music, okay? But I really think you blame me for your I really think that because when I made that video, Magic City, mind you, didn't say the girl's name, didn't say, oh, this, I didn't do none of that, okay? I said, this is what can happen. Also, if you decide to be in nightlife, you could go to work, think you're making money, the customer pick up all the money and leave, okay? I did not attack that. I think that internally, I think that this girl blames me for her music not doing good lately. I think that she thinks, oh, this girl who's been on my ass, and mind you, I wasn't on her ass. One post about Magic City, let the situation go. You dropped your album. I felt like you took a shot at me. So I came and was like, what's the issue? What are you mad for? But in the long run, when you lay everything out, right? Since It's a Party or whatever dropped, and all the her picking up the money, me bringing that to surface, overshadowed that drop. And then when she just dropped this album, I'm sitting here still talking. So I really feel like this girl is blaming me for her. And it's as simple as that. I think that the world knowing that this girl is not a girl's girl, especially to have me jumped while I'm pregnant, is crazy, okay? But it's like, that situation could have turned out so much more worse. But you sent some people to jump me while I was pregnant. And then you want to think you're a girl's girl, baby, you lost. You lost. It's like you're messing up your name left and right, left and right. Because it's like you're not redeeming yourself at all. It's like you saw my video, obviously, you sent the hit. But it's like with that situation, all you did was hurt yourself more because these people on this TikTok app know that girl was pregnant and you sent somebody to put hands on her. Nobody know what I was gonna do. Keep the baby, not keep the baby. Nobody knows what my plan was, okay? And at the end of the day, it's like, where I'm at in it, it's nobody's business, but it's like you kind of almost took that choice from me. So it's like now we could have had a talk. It could have been handled. And granted, you don't owe me a conversation. I don't owe you one. But what I gotta say to you is that you're putting your internal insecurities about your music on me because you and at the end of the day, I can't help that, you can't help that, and now having a pregnant girl drop is crazy. But anyways, y'all, internally, you're fighting demons about your music on your own. Because ever since the It's a Party went left, and now the first week of your album went left, and then you sent somebody that same day that they dropped her stats for her album was the same night that she sent somebody to jump me. Right? Now, let me tell you, like, typically when I go out in the city, I'm not with a bunch of girls, okay? I'm with security. I'll probably be by myself. You sent multiple people to come put hands on a pregnant lady. You will never be a girl's girl, and you will always be, to me at least, because I wouldn't do nothing like that. I know it's a felony to put hands on a pregnant person, but for you to send people to jump a pregnant person, not a girl's girl. And I'm sorry your music's not doing what you want it to do. It's not my fault though, but you're only making it worse. And so like pretty much y'all, with the fight, the next day when I woke up, like I had like this little scratch right here. I had like a knot right here and like my lip was like a little bust or whatever. And like I just was like, oh, it's nothing, until I went to the bathroom and I was like spotting a little bit. And it was very emotional for me because it's like I didn't know what I wanted to do. Want to have a baby, don't want to have a baby, what I'm gonna do. But it was like at that moment it clicked in my head. This girl ordered a hit, sat me up, had multiple girls and guys, okay? Because I had security, y'all. And my security was trying to protect me as much as he could, but there were men who actively ran up on my security to stop him from protecting me. But it really made me sit here and be like, this girl is willing to do whatever. You're willing, because of just someone talking, you're willing to potentially kill me and my unborn child over this situation because you feel like your music isn't doing good. You're mentally telling yourself, my music isn't doing good because of this girl. Because of what this girl with 1,000 followers is saying. But I wasn't gonna make any more comments on the situation because I've just been dealing with it internally. But I really had to check in with myself and say, Courtney, no. People need to know that this girl really set you up by girls and men to be jumped while